everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. So I'm gonna keep things short and sweet. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including Galaxy Grenade and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids, which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off of your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and welcome back to more Runescape Hardcore Ironman. Last time Runescape Hardcore Ironman, we went through a couple quests. Mainly the one that was Blood Runs Deep, which was over here with Zenaya, whatever her name is. But I told you guys I was going to grind to get some iron armor, which I did, as you can see here. So I actually I went up 2 smithing levels doing that. And of course, you know, we're at 30 mining already, so that helped a lot. I also upgraded my tool belt a bit. So I actually went through and I should have got an iron hatchet, but I can buy one from the axe store over here. So I actually upgraded to a iron pickaxe, which is already right here. I don't know why I was scrolling down so much. But this time on RuneScape Hardcore Ironman, we're going to actually check out this dodgy flyer and see about doing another quest here, which I believe is buyers and sellers. Because we actually have to talk to Darren Lightfinger and his seller, access to a trapdoor north of the Lumbridge Furnace, and that will actually start us the Thieves Guild line. I figured we might as well get that one out of the way. We can also do Sheep Shearer, which literally is about shearing sheep. You literally just have to shear 20 sheep. So I'm probably going to do that one like off screen, off recording kind of thing. I thought about doing it beforehand, but might as well just wait until afterwards. So let's go ahead and check out where these thieves are, so we can actually see about, and not me selecting a random birthorp path. Thank you. Let's go ahead and enter the trapdoor and see what awaits us. So all the way over here, there's Chief Thief Robin, which remember I before E except after C, except for when it's THE, and for like certain words like thief and such, of course, it's I before E. But anywho, let's talk to Darren Lightfinger. So come in. I was just about to get started. Don't let me stop you. Or I could ask, what are you doing down here? Skip speech. Or, sorry, I was just leaving. Let's go ahead and do don't let me stop you. So, ladies and gentlemen of Lumbridge, tonight I stand before you to offer you the ultimate opportunities. I offer you the chance to make your mark on a society title. On a society rife with imbalance and folly. I can read. I offer you a chance to redistribute the wealth of our very civilization. I offer you the freedom to live your life without the need to worry whether your rent will be paid this month. I offer you the skills to pay your way through the costs everyone must face. I offer you vengeance against those who take yet give nothing in return. I offer you justice at its most fundamental level. Some will say that I am a scofflaw, a thief, a brigand. These people are correct. But if I scoff at the law, it is because the law as we know it is a tool that the man is using purely to keep us in our place. If I thieve, it is from those who have more than they deserve and more than they need. And if I am a brigand, it is only by the standards of those whom I brig. If you join me, I can offer you every opportunity for reward and for fame, or at least infamy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destiny. Welcome to the preliminary course, you fine members-in-waiting of the underworld gentry. Here you will discover the techniques, the tricks, the training, and the trials that mark your passage into this hidden elite. Here you will become the best of the best, joining the ranks of the steely-eyed exploiters of this world's bloated social parasites in a quest for community justice and personal enrichment. You will... Yes, we have a question. Is this it? The world-renowned guild is a cellar with 2 blokes and a straw dummy lurking in it? Well, how long has this guild been in operation? Yes. 2 weeks. And what is it you need done by your new members? Or I could say, I see, well good luck with that, but I'm gonna do the quest. So here's what we need. Money. Really, you amaze me. I know it's hardly the most high-flying goal, but we need to start somewhere. To be precise, we need to start by expanding this cellar into a headquarters befitting a major player on the global crime stage. I take it you have some sort of plan for doing this. Of course I do. In Lumbridge Castle's bank is a golden chalice of particular workmanship and value. I found a willing buyer for it, and now it merely remains to collect the item in question. From the bank's vault. Correct. And since the vault is not easily breached, we shall need the key from its owner. Its owner being... I shall send my right-hand man Robin to determine that as soon as I may. He shall be around to brief you in the castle grounds. Then you must merely acquire the key by stealth, or by force, open the vault, return the chalice, and... You seem to be assuming a certain amount here. Oh, but of course you'll help. I can offer you the best of training and the greatest rewards for your assistance. In fact, let me have a look at your technique and see what we can do with you. So let's accept the quest, which all we need are some logs or the means to acquire them, and then all those rewards are going to be awesome. So, oh, very well. Splendid, let's get you set up then. This is the Mark I training dummy. It is designed for maximum pocket size and minimum observational skills, which, seeing as it is made of wood, straw, and canvas, was not hard to achieve. It will suffice for early training and for testing, but if you have any talent at all, it will not be of use to you for long. Right, I want you to pick the pocket of that dummy as sneakily and as delicately as you possibly can. Alright, well that's easy. So you can either attack or pickpocket, but it's actually going to automatically have us pickpocket. That was very nicely done, young sir. I think you're quite ready enough for the big wide world, unless you'd like some advice. So what can you teach me, or no, I think I've got the hang of this. Let's see what he could teach us. Just keep picking at dummy's enormous canvas pockets, and I'll give you the benefit of my wisdom. Which pretty much means you can literally just sit here and pickpocket, and he'll give you little tips like this, and you'll gain experience. So it's a nice little early thieving level up. So remember, loose fingers, tight wrist. Do it again. And then of course you can come back and do it some more as you want to. But combat quick, that's the ticket again. And then he'll have us keep doing that forever pretty much if we allow that. But we are going to do the buyers and sellers, and we actually have to get his plan first. So greetings, my young recruit. You returned. Can we get started? I'm ready. Excellent. I shall let Robin know he should expect you then. You know what to do? Yes. Best of luck then. Thanks. And we have Robin right here. So, hello there. The guildmaster wanted me to be on hand in case you needed some more hints on picking pockets. Now, what can I do for you? So I'm always willing to learn. I've got it. Thanks, or any advice from me to say I'm always willing to learn. When you're on the prowl for pickpocketing targets, it should be fairly obvious who's not paying enough attention to the world around them. Wow, I am struggling to read today. Just saunter up to them all casual-like, then dip your hand into their wallet as gently and as neatly as you can. If you succeed, you'll get some of the contents of their pockets. If not, they'll likely punch you in the face, so be warned. It's things you'll need a moment to gather your wits. Thanks, Robin. You can use the training dummy if you'd like, but after a while you'll need to switch to real marks if you want to improve. Now, what can I do for you? Nothing. I'm gonna walk away, it seems. And let's see what we have to do. I should go to the grounds of Lumbridge Castle and discover the identity of the chalice's owner from Robin. So, not this Robin, but it's the exact same Robin that's located in a different area, because that is a common thing for Runescape. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, I actually went to the Grand Exchange, which is a shopping hub that we cannot really use as Ironman, but I turned in the wrapping paper that we got from the event because there's not much point in just holding on to it, and the event has pretty much ended for gathering wrapping paper and exchanging for presents. So all I really got mainly were oddments, because that's really about all that the game will give you as an Iron Man, aside from, you know, some Christmas food and such like that, which we have in our bank. But here is where Chief Thief Robin is, just standing out in the open, so let's see what he has to tell us. The purple owl croaks at dawn. Does it? Oh, never mind. I've some information for you. Go ahead. The chalice is no longer being held by the bank. Seems that the owner withdrew it a couple of days ago, and wandered off in the direction of Lumbridge Swamp. A wild-haired old man with a bad temper. Who'd want to live in a swamp? Someone who wants to be left alone, I imagine. Looks like that's my next stop anyway. No violence, if you please. We're thieves, not muggers, and priests tend to be well in with the gods. Be subtle. If an adventurer can be subtle, see if you can pick its pocket for the key. Good luck. Alright, and with that, we're actually going to be heading down there, but in the meantime, since I know exactly what quests, or what person they're talking about, we're actually going to start another quest. So we're going to head into the church here, and talk to Father Eric, which you can also change gravestones and stuff for if and when you die in this game. But welcome to the Church of Holy Saradomin. So you can ask who's Saradomin, nice place you got here, I'm looking for a quest, or can you tell me about the crater? Crater we haven't seen yet, so I'm gonna ask about it. So, Lumbridge Battlefield, the site of the return of Saradomin. That was a momentous day for the church, and I was there. So, long story short, the battleground that happened was a world event. It was a temporary time where Saradomin and Zamorak, which are the god of law, or not law, yeah, the god of law and good, quote unquote, and the god of chaos and evil, quote unquote, because, you know, ambiguity and all that stuff. They basically had a fight. Players got to choose which one they wanted to support, and whoever won, whoever had the most players supporting them, basically won the battle. So, Saradomin came back and basically beat the crap out of Zamorak. And this happened with a few other gods, which we will get into when we get to them. So, in a titanic battle that lasted for months, the mighty Saradomin drove back the forces of Zamorak to the underworld where they belong. And now Saradomin is here. We can be sure that we will be safe under his divine protection. Now, before this, the gods weren't around. And there's a reason for it that's revealed further in lore known as the Edicts of Guthix. We will find out more of that throughout our story as we do what is known as the 5th Age quests instead of the 6th Age quests, which are mostly like these ones over here are like the ones that would have spoilers for the story. So we want to kind of focus on doing the 5th Age first. So that's what we're going to do. And all praise Saradomin apparently. But let's ask him about let's ask him who's Saradomin, see what he has to say. So surely you have heard of our god Saradomin, he who created the forces of goodness and purity in this world. I cannot believe your ignorance. This is the god with more followers than any other, at least in this part of the world. He defeated evil Zamorak in the Battle of Lumbridge nearby, and he defends us all from evil. Oh, that's Saradomin. Oh, sorry, I'm not from this world. So I'm gonna go with I'm not from this world just to get his reaction because it's great. That's strange. I thought things not from this world were all, you know, slime and tentacles. I am, do you like my disguise? Ugh, avaunt, foul creature from another dimension, avaunt, be gone in the name of Saradomin. Okay, I was only joking. So let's go ahead and ask him for what we were actually going to talk about, and it's looking for a quest. So that's lucky, I needed someone to do a quest for me. And now we get to face a level 7 skeleton warlock is pretty much the required stuff, and then armor to survive and attack. So, it's pretty easy. And as you can see here, note this is the 5th Age quest and takes place in the past before the gods returned to Gielinor. So that's something that pretty much lets us know we're doing the quote-unquote right quests for now, because I don't want to spoil things for you guys. But you get the release date for the quest, which I forgot to mention before. It shows quests set in the 5th Age, and then gives you the little icon based upon the standalone or quest series and so on and so forth. So let's accept it. Thank you. The problem is there's a ghost in the graveyard just south of this church. I would like you to get rid of it. You'll need the help of my friend, Father Ernie, who is a bit of a ghost expert. He's currently living in a little shack in the south of Lumbridge Swamps, near the coast. My name is Father Eric, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. Take care traveling through the swamps. To get there, just follow the path south, through the graveyard. I will, thanks. So, pretty much, we just have to go through this graveyard, and I'm going to not cut this part of the video because, as my voice gives out on me for a second there, It's a pretty quick trip, and the map also guides you there. And right over here is the shack. So, literally, it would have been a waste of time to cut the video. But he's right over here inside of this place. You can also get some leather gloves, which might come in handy later, so I'm actually going to grab them. And then you can pickpocket him. So for an old man, he's very alert. You can't get an opportunity to pick his pockets. So, what the game wants you to do is come up with a little strategy. But first we're going to talk to him so we can progress the Restless Ghost, which is this quest right here. So, go away, I'm meditating. Well, that's friendly. Father Eric sent me to talk to you. Can you tell me about the crater, nice chalice, or I've come to repossess your house? So, the repossess your house is a whole joke. So, on what grounds? Repeated failure to make mortgage payments, or I don't know, I just wanted his house. So let's go mortgage repayments. What? But I don't have a mortgage. I built this house myself. Sorry, I must have got the wrong address. All the houses look the same around here. What? What houses? This is the only one. What are you talking about? Never mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to him again. So you can say, well, that's friendly. He basically just tells you to go away. So let's go with nice chalice. That's a nice chalice. Aren't you afraid it'll be taken in lieu of mortgage payments? Just to mess with him? Or are you just here to bother me? The bailiffs are coming. Quick, hide the valuables. The thoughts I am entertained about you are worth another 3 months meditation, young man. Can I have a look at it? If you must, it's in a display case over there. I meant a closer look. It's only a couple of inches from the glass. Can I hold it? And get grubby finger marks over it? I think not. Bye then. So, this guy is really rude. But this will tell us, I'll need something more urgent to draw his eye. Perhaps Robin can help. What was that? Mumble, mumble, mumble. Quite. And then, I already clicked on him, so that's why it's going right back to the chat. Because Father Eric sent me to talk to you. I suppose I better talk to you then. What has he got himself into this time? A ghost is haunting his graveyard. Oh, the silly fool. I leave town for 5 months and he's already having problems. Why, I can't go back and exercise it. I vowed not to leave this place until I spent a full 2 years praying and meditating. I'll tell you what I can do, though. Take this out, amulet. Father Ernie gives you an amulet. It is a ghost speak amulet. It's called that because when you wear it, you can speak to ghosts. Many ghosts are doomed to remain in this world because they have some important tasks left uncompleted. If you know what this task is, you can get rid of the ghosts. I'm not making any guarantees, mind you, but it's the best I can do right now. Thank you. I'll give it a try. Alright then. So now we get the amulet Ghost Speak, which is an amulet that is going to replace our brooch for now because we need it to speak to ghosts, as you can tell. Also over here, this is something known as the Nexus. It's a little mini game that allows you to get up to, I believe, level 43 prayer, which is important because then you start unlocking some really useful stuff like protection prayers, which we cannot see right now because we have anything that's not unlocked is hidden. But pretty much you need that for any sort of fight because, well, boss fights at least. So you can talk to this person, Yasandra, and find out more. So let's do this real quick before we go on with the quest. So, greetings stranger, have you been sent to help us in the fight to purify this area from the invading corruption? Yes. I'm so glad, we need everyone we can get. I can only hope that you still want to help when I've given you more details. So, what is happening here? Our beautiful land has been contaminated by that horror. It must be stopped. Is there any other help that I can give you? What is that thing? It is a creature of nightmares. I do not know its name, and do not wish to. It is an abomination and must be stopped. So what kind of creature is it? Again, I do not know. It has been growing in this area for many years, warping the land to the dank morass you see here. That's why I call it the grotesque. If it has been here for many years, why was there no evidence of it? Well, there was. Have you ever been to the tunnels beneath these swamps and seen the hands reaching from the walls? They were the first evidence of this horror. Why didn't you do something back then? If we had known then what we do now, perhaps we could have salvaged some of this area, stopped the growth of the monstrosity. My mentor, Algrim, came to study the area when he heard about the hands. For all his wisdom, he had no way of knowing the extent of the evil here. So what did he do? For some time he studied the hands in the surrounding area, but without knowing how insidious the creature was, he thought it was safe, that it wasn't growing, that it wouldn't hurt us. So he sent me, his apprentice, to watch over the area. By the time I realized the extent of the danger, it was too late. Go on. When it became clear it was growing in power, I called Algrim to investigate. It was clear to Algrim that the corruption in the area had grown and that, left unchecked, it could destroy the area. So he went away to seek help fighting the beast. So where did he go? This is a lot of lore, so this actually might take up most of the episode. He went to visit some druids he heard of, far from here. He never said where exactly, only that they had some radical ideas. Those were the hardest times, being here with that evil growing, not knowing when or if Algrim was going to come back. But he did? Yes, after many months he came back. This was only a few days ago. He came with some of the druids he'd spoken of, wild-eyed feral men in tattered robes, carrying the 4 pillars you see here between them. So the pillar purifications is pretty much like each thing that you need to do where you have to actually pray certain to each of the certain bowls in order to basically like allow this thing to be taken down. It's a lot easier to do with 4 people, and there are some worlds where like I've seen people just like they stand over here and they will just tell people, you know, which side to do, so north, south, east, or west, and that helps a lot because then you get the maximum amount of XP and you get bonuses and such. So let's go ahead and continue. Algrim was very ill when he got back. He was an old man, and the journey had taken its toll. Also, the price he paid for the druid's assistance was high. What cost? I cannot bring myself to speak of that now. Suffice it to say that he died in the cause of protecting the land. Perhaps later we will speak further on this. So what did the druids do? The druids did not speak, not even to Algrim. They just set up the pillar and the... God, I'm sorry, this winter weather is really getting me. So apologies if you hear me clear my throat a lot in videos. The druids did not speak, not even to Algrim. They just set the pillar in the formation you see, and dug the channels. When they had finished, they simply left. I spent most of that time with Algrim, as he explained to me how the pillars can be used to force back the evil. Is there any other help that I can give you? And I think that's it, because we kind of know who she is already. So she wishes us luck, and let me check the time here, let's see. You know what, I'm going to make this a little bit of a longer episode. Let's go ahead and knock out this this part over here. So we can actually talk to the ghost, I believe. Yep, and there it is. Hello, ghost, how are you? Not very good, actually. What's the problem? Did you just understand what I said? Yep, now tell me what the problem is. Wow, this is incredible. I didn't expect anyone to ever understand me. Okay, I can understand you. But have you any idea why you're doomed to be a ghost? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. I should think it's because I've lost my head. What? I can see your head perfectly fine. Well, see through it at least. No, I meant from my real body. If you look in my coffin, you'll see my corpse is without a skull. Oh, it is without its skull. Last thing I remember was being attacked by a warlock while I was mining, and I was at the mine just south of this graveyard. Okay, I'll try to get your skull back for you so you can rest in peace. So let's do that real quick. Also, wow, someone got an early skilling pet. 13 mil is normally roughly, I believe, where you get 99 in skills. This person got at 3.4 mil, which is crazy. But we need to check out these rocks over here. And you take the skull from the pile of rocks. And now we get a skeleton warlock we have to square up with. So let's go ahead and take it down nice and easy. And obviously it's going to be no issue for us, especially because we have abilities and such. That has made this game way easier. Did you drop any bones? Yes, you did. So give me those bones. I'm gonna bury them. We get a muddy skull, which is, ooh, spooky. So let's go ahead and, oh, we're almost at level 20 prayer too. But let's go back over here, open the coffin, return the skull to the coffin, if it'll let me. There we go. And now, the fun part. We get a nice little cutscene, once it loads, of the ghost. Release! Thank you, stranger! And he just zooms off in a vortex. And there we go. As he makes his way all the way out into the unknown, we now, once our screen loads again, have finished the quest. So we can claim ancient bones from Father Eric after the Restless Ghost, which pretty much the reason why they give you these 5 ancient bones, and they say that you can claim it from him afterwards. Some people did this quest already back in the day. So when you claim him, or when you talk to Father Eric after, he will give you these ancient bones, which give you 200 prayer XP each. So let's go ahead and bury them and get this great experience for early levels. So we're at level 21. We unlocked God Robes, we unlocked Proselyte Armor, not cancel, press OK. And we got more prayer XP from a lamp. So that's that. So now, I'm actually going to end things here. So next time, on RuneScape Hardcore Ironman, I'm going to knock out the Sheep Shearer mini quests in between things, and then we're going to go and finish the Buyers and Sellers quests. Which, all we need to do is head back, talk to Robin, and find out just what we can do to get this Golden Chalice. So this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.